Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips, and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content. Today's video breaks down lithium speculation and supply chain risks in 2026. Even if you're not invested in lithium, this matters because it affects EV prices, battery availability, and the wider energy transition. Lithium speculation sounds like a niche stock market hobby until it shows up in the price of a car. In plain terms, lithium speculation is betting on lithium prices and hype more than steady cash flow, often driven by headlines about shortages, trade fights, or the next big battery breakthrough. Even if you're not invested in lithium stocks, the lithium supply chain still matters. It can affect EV prices, delivery times, battery availability, and even how investors feel about automakers and energy transition companies in general. This video breaks down the weak links that create surprise moves, the setup that makes both glut and shortage stories possible, and the practical risks to watch, including geopolitics, permits, processing bottlenecks, and demand uncertainty. How the lithium supply chain works and where it can break. Think of the lithium supply chain like a long set of pipes. If one narrow section clogs, pressure builds fast, even if there's plenty of water somewhere else. That pressure is what creates sudden price spikes, and spikes are what attract speculators. A simple rock-to-battery map looks like this. Lithium is extracted from hard rock, brines, or clay. It is then converted into chemicals that battery makers can actually use. It is then turned into cathode materials. It is assembled into battery cells. Finally, it is installed into packs for cars and storage systems. Each step has different companies, different rules, and different failure points. The tricky part is that the market often talks about lithium supply as one big number. Real life isn't that clean. A mining project can hit its production target, while a chemical plant that turns raw material into battery-grade product falls behind. At the same time, a cell factory can pause a ramp because equipment is late, a grid upgrade takes longer than planned, or a customer changes specs at the last minute. When prices move, it's not always because we ran out of lithium. It's often because one choke point forced buyers to scramble, and the scramble hit the spot market first. From mine to battery grade, the middle steps are the real bottleneck. Mining gets the headlines, but conversion is where a lot of plans get messy. Lithium can come from hard rock, often spodumene, mined and shipped as concentrate. It can come from brine, pumped and processed into lithium chemicals. It can also come from clay, which is still newer at scale and harder to prove consistently. After extraction, raw lithium material must be processed into battery chemicals, commonly lithium carbonate or lithium hydroxide. Battery makers can't use close enough. They need tight purity specs, stable performance, and consistent batches. That's why supply is up can be true while battery makers still feel squeezed. If conversion capacity is limited, or quality problems cause rework, usable battery-grade lithium can stay tight. Delays here can also ripple forward into cathode plants and cell factories, where schedules are planned months out. Hidden risks include permits, water, power, shipping, and one supplier doing too much. Supply chain risks aren't only geology and chemistry. They're also paperwork, infrastructure, and basic logistics. We've covered how the lithium supply chain works and where the real risks begin. In Part 2, we'll look at demand shifts, pricing signals, and how to track lithium risk without chasing hype. Stay tuned for Part 2. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.